Did another hour bike erg that consisted of, like the sprinting sections where it would be like a minute on, 2 minutes off, and then that again, and then a minute 30 on, 3 minutes off, and then that again, and then 2 minutes on, 2 minutes or 4 minutes off, and then again, and then repeat the whole thing. It was okay. PR is 47.9 at 278 watts. This one's only 268, which is a bit over 96% of the previous wattage. A little bit disappointed in PR, but wasn't feeling could immediately tell going into it that wasn't going to be able to hold the splits I wanted to, but managed to build it back at the end to at least this is faster than the second to last time I did it, which is 49.5, which is almost a month ago. Maybe less than a month ago, somewhere in there. Overall happy, a bit disappointed, but glad I pushed through. Had some okay afternoon steady state. Heart rate was averaged 139, a little bit high than compared to what I'd like, but not too bad considering the tiring morning. Afternoon erg felt pretty good. Average heart was 137. Felt pretty light. First piece I had to go and fix the fan like 7 minutes in, and then it took another 30 minutes for the average split to get back down. But felt loose and light. Erg for today was okay. It was a bit tough. Heart rate was okay, average 141, but for some reason, like, my legs didn't want to, produce power, and were kind of not feeling great. So don't know exactly why. Don't know. Didn't really feel tired going into it, but a little disappointed there with how tough it mentally was. Did an hour on the bike erg after the 2x30 on the erg. Average heart was 124. Felt okay. Legs are a bit tired going into it. So happy with the heart rate, but wish it was more comfortable, especially for those heart rates. Today's the 20th, and wasn't really feeling it today. Didn't work out this morning, and then kind of was debating whether or not I wanted to work out at all. Got kind of depressing. And then I got some motivation. Was finally okay, just gotta come to the boathouse and do an hour, and ended up going pretty well. Just did an hour straight, rate 20, steady state pace for most of it. Average heart ended up being 147. Just chilled, 151s, and then started to pick it up towards the end, and was super pleased with it. This is the fastest I've ever done. An hour at 20, steady state stuff, under 150. I think I did 52.1 a week or two ago. And that average heart rate I think was 145 or something, so it wasn't even that much lower heart rate than today, despite this being way faster. So I was happy to get a lot faster on this, and it was a lot of fun and felt really good too. Did 30-minute piece. Originally was going to do 2x30 minute, but wasn't really feeling like doing a second piece, so instead I did a 10-minute, because I only need 2k more meters to hit my weekly minimum meterage goal for erging. So I did 1 minute at 6k goal, and then 2 minutes steady, and then repeat that 3 times. Then the last minute I just built up at a 30 type of thing, after starting at 6k pace. So pretty happy with it overall. I was pretty pleased, and it was a lot more fun. Did a quick 30-minute berg, average heart was 120. Tiring in the legs, I guess. Heart was fine, obviously. Need to get my legs still more used to biking. For the last full week in August, I was leaving for MIT on Saturday, so I planned all my erging for earlier in the week. So I did some longer ergs than normal. So you can see I did a bunch of 2x45 or 2x45s and 2x40. Also, I started increasing the pace of my runs. You can see here. Instead of going lighter, try to go harder a bit more while I was back in jacks. Trying to push it a bit more in the heat. And funny story, on that Friday, I had a dog chase me. It was friendly though, so it wasn't that bad, but it was kind of annoying. I had to stop and let the owner catch up to grab the dog. On Wednesday, I did 2x45, and then immediately afterward did an hour and 30 straight on the bike erg. It was pretty good. It was a bit rough doing it all straight. Legs were kind of tired, but enjoyed it. I increased the running paces. Did 2x30s. The most notable piece of the week was probably 2x40 on that Friday, where kept it pretty chill for the first piece. Got down to right under 154 by the end average, and then for the last piece, I was able to hold like 152s, 153s for most of it. And as you can see, towards the end, started to pick it up, starting to hold like 150s a bunch, and we approached the last 8 minutes. Where we started to bump it up 147, 148s, and then the last minute, really pressing on it, hitting mid to low 40s at the 20 at the end of the 40 minutes. So it was probably one of my best pieces ever in terms of like how it felt, how sustainable it felt, and how much I felt like I had left to give at the end, and really enjoyed it. And it was a good way to have my last erg back in Florida. And so, and then I went climbing once I got here a bit, and enjoyed that. So overall, had a good August.